This is Henderson Pets Podcast, episode 206 for Wednesday, November 29th, 2016. This is Brian.
It just cracks me up every time. This is Lisa.
You know, one of these days, we're going to miss it because we're watching the video and we're jamming here.
Yeah.
I was watching it and I'm thinking, oh, I got to go back to the screen. I got to make sure to flip this over and turn the mic. We're gonna talk for 10 minutes, and the chat is gonna go nuts, and they're gonna say the mic doesn't work. So here we are.
We love Jason.
Happy Tuesday.
Tuesday, crazy Tuesday. That's what I'm calling it today. Whole goodness.
Yeah, it was a pretty nutty day. Productive, I think, but.
You know, it's not a bad thing when you spend 2.5 hours with your accountant and you leave happy. That's a pretty good day.
And he rips up your check, so that was pretty nice. Sorry you paid too much. I tried to sell him a Mont Blanc, though. In my defense, I was really trying to swap.
He's not done yet.
And actually, if he'd have taken the deal,
that's what he said in his email.
He would have been better off.
Yeah.
So,
lots of crazy stuff. Let's see. Last time you tuned in, we had the parade party at the office, which was fun. Yeah, oh my God! And
is that last week?
We
talked about
it last Tuesday. Yeah. And then we had the podcast on Wednesday. And next week, we're probably not going to do a Tuesday podcast.
Yeah, we'll have to mix it up again. We're going to have to do it on Wednesday. I know that's going to disappoint some people for something we'll talk about later. But
scheduling reasons
because next week I got a kind of a last minute email today and a phone call from Brian Hulzer, who is Vice President of Sales and Marketing of Kenro Industries, which distribute Aurora, Montegrappa. They also have the new Conway Stewart, and they probably will have some say in Omas, I think is what it's going to happen. And they have a couple of watch brands. Brian is going to be in the area next Tuesday, and so we called and asked if he could stop on by, and of course we said yes.
Well, in the area, meaning Chicago.
Yeah,
he's going to drive 3 hours to come and see us, which is sweet.
When you live here, that's in the area.
That's close, yeah.
So we're excited about that. Brian's going to come. He's got a new Decali he wants to show us. Oversize, he says. So I thought the first one was big.
Well, size matters.
Size matters. I don't know if that means it's thicker or it can't be any longer. The previous version posted really long.
But nobody from Kenro has seen the store, so it would be nice to give them a tour. And
first trip for the New Yorkers.
Show them what we've done. Yeah, we go to see them every year.
Yeah, so maybe they'll bring us they're at the Rangers game tonight, so maybe they'll bring us a Rangers t-shirt.
There you go.
There we go.
Text them and say.
So anyway, that's going on Tuesday. If any of you folks are local and want to stop by the store, we'll have a better idea Tuesday morning if he's coming in the morning or in the afternoon, depending on his schedule. You want to come in and chat about what's going on with Aurora or Montegrappa, what the latest stuff is, or just talk about pens in general, do stop by, check out the blog, the mailer. We'll have information all there about what's going on with that, and I think it's gonna be a good time. We'll finally have some time where we can talk. That it's not in a rush at a show, and
it's always either across either the Kenro table or our table in the middle of a show, or in Philly, a couple years in a row, we did breakfast, but you've got to try and get everything done and still get to the table in time to finish cleaning up, organizing, doing whatever you need to do before you open. So it'll be nice to have a little bit more of a relaxed time.
So, and Brian's a real nice guy, so definitely if you're in the area, stop by and you want to check it out. I'm interested to see what this Decali is. I didn't get a chance to hit him at the table in Columbus, so. Mm-hmm. I have one Montegrappa. I have one Montegrappa in my collection. That's it, and it's probably.
And you're looking to add another?
No.
Okay.
I tell you, I'm not.
You have your pens for the year.
Yes, I do. And actually, pens for the year. Can I kiss you on the air? Because that'd be pretty awesome. The only Montegrappa I have, I stole, really.
Excuse me?
Well, you know what I mean.
Oh, I remember.
I bought it in Long Island at the Long Island Pen Show for $40. I think it was $40.
In a parts bag.
No, actually, it wasn't in a parts bag. It was as is.
But it was in a baggie.
No, it wasn't.
Thought it was.
No, it was in a binder.
Oh,
It
all
was
right.
in a binder. $40, sterling silver, 18 karat broad nib, perfect, right up my alley. Beautiful condition. The only problem was there was one tiny little screw in the cap that wasn't there. So sent it to Montegrappa. They put said tiny little screw in, and away we go. It actually was. We didn't get it back till DC, so actually it was.
So it's the one I'm thinking of. It was
Yeah.
delivered to us in DC, and we opened the box, and it was like the heavens opened up and the sun shone down. This thing was like mirror bright.
beautiful,
It was.
yeah.
It had been cleaned and polished. It was better than beautiful.
Yeah, it was all It was sterling silver after it's been neglected for 10 years.
And it had a pattern. It wasn't smooth.
Yeah, it's got a little guilloche pattern on it. It's a real nice chevron pattern. I think is it's in the case.
I remember when we opened the box, we were under a light, and it just.
Yeah, it was something else.
Yeah.
Well, the ironic thing was this beautiful pen was in a cheap cardboard box. I couldn't
do you care?
I couldn't get over it, but I don't even know where the box is anymore. I think I threw the box out. But anyway, that's my Montegrappa story. And I've been thinking about it. I honestly goodness have been thinking about that pen lately, and I should just get it out and
Should. Put it in your pocket
I'll
on
put it in
Tuesday.
my pocket on Tuesday. How about that? That'll work. So, but you sold off a couple of your Optimus, Aurora Optimus, but you still have the most important one in my opinion.
do.
The 75th anniversary.
It's gorgeous red. We bought from the One Man Pen Show, Sarge Minhas.
Minhas, yeah.
And
I did it on the Sarge Minhas payment plan. I sent him money every week for like 3-4 weeks, and I'm like, oh, geez.
and then Brian took a video of me opening it, and in the video I yell at Sarge and I yell at Brian.
Yeah,
It was
I got
awesome.
that video somewhere. I should, whip that out this Christmas. But anyway, so
Speaking of new, it's been a busy week.
it's Tuesday.
It's been a busy week since last
Just
week.
for your information,
Well, we had Thanksgiving. And
yeah, I
hopefully-
guess, yeah. I mean, with Thanksgiving,
Hopefully you're out there in viewerland. We hope that your Thanksgiving was good.
Viewerland.
Viewerland, listenerland, whatever. Ours was uneventful, which is how we like most things.
Well, it was kind of eventful.
Well, it was. Our daughter and her boyfriend, who we love, came down to join us with our son. And our water heater had been acting funny for a while, slowly not getting as hot. So we texted, asked if Shane, since he works with HVAC, because they're the same, we thought maybe he might know something about water heaters, and he did.
He did.
So they arrived. Shane immediately went down to the basement. He and Brian decided to drain the water heater, which we'd never done.
Long
And
story
it
short.
went relatively fine.
Oh, yeah,
There was no big flaw.
It was fine. All right.
And the
That was it.
water,
That was
the
all
water
she wrote.
never got hot
She
after
gave up.
that.
There was no more ink in the bottle, as they say.
So Friday morning we get up. It's cold showers. That's one way to wake up. And
And
scrambled to find somebody to come out. And we actually have a new plumber now who delivered the water heater, took away the old one, installed it. Said, don't bother wasting your time. Nobody ever plays with that. Don't touch anything if it's not broke. So that was our excitement on Thursday night, Friday morning.
Yeah, thankfully Black Friday in Appleton retail is busy in the box stores, but most of the activity happens on Saturday, so it was okay to have an issue, but
Yeah, because you left and came back.
I
and-
left. I worked
yeah.
from home, but Saturday was busy at the store. It was hopping. And Sunday
we had hot water, so
we
it
had
was
hot water. Yeah. So anyway, here we are. And then new stuff has come in this week, or in the last week, and it's pretty exciting. What do you want to start with? You want to start with first on the list here? I guess.
Let's
is a good way to
start with the new Diamine Shimmertastic inks are in.
Look at this picture.
God, we love Jason and stuff.
He shook this bottle right before he took the picture, so you can see it's.
Yeah, swirling.
Yep.
He's
yep.
so cool. So the Shimmertastic inks came in, really pretty colors. We had some advanced samples of them so that we could do the swabs, put them in the ink comparison tool, have pictures up on the site of the swab colors. And at Pen Club last month, we got to sample these and play with them. And somebody was pretty
Yeah,
excited
you know,
about Shimmer ink.
I'm old school, right? And most people who meet me and who know me, in the pen case back there, I have 95% are vintage, and the remaining 5% are modern. And so I'm not as much into the inks as other people are. I have a few favorites. I have one green I like, one brown, a couple of blues, and that's it. And we're at Pen Club, and we had, I don't know how many bottles of test samples did we have. We must have had 30 samples,
Yeah.
maybe, including all the Shimmertastic. And boy, if the Enchanted Ocean wasn't enchanting, it was
were pretty
it was
excited.
a nice blue gray in silver shimmer to it, silver flakes. It was quite an attractive ink. I couldn't. I
He couldn't stop talking about
was
it. I'm
nice.
just going to go there.
It
He
was
couldn't
nice.
stop talking
Everybody
about
loved
it.
it. At least on my side of the table.
It was great.
So
It's fine. I don't like shimmer, but
well, I know, but it was
I'm just not a sparkly kind of girl, I think.
sparkly girl.
I just don't sparkle. No vampire.
The color was nice though. I don't know. I'm actually, if I'm not, I'll have to take a look. I may put in a vanishing point or something.
Really?
I may. I've got a vanishing point I need to ink up, and if I decide I don't like it, I may still go toward that color ink because it's a really pretty blue gray. It's Enchanted Ocean. It's really something. So
Look at you breaking out of your comfort zone.
yeah, I know.
How's that feel?
It'll last about 3 weeks, and then
Okay.
I'll go back to Aurora Black or something.
Okay.
I don't know. So anyway, that's in. That's kind of fun.
Also, speaking of ink, we've all been waiting for quite a while. The Blackstone inks have been restocked. Keep in mind that while yes, we all want inks and we want it now,
Sometimes it's beyond our
the
control.
Just Right company in Australia, amazing company to work with, but Kevin is kind of a one-man shop, and so there are only so many hours in the day. So finally had some time to get the inks back in stock, and
These guys were awesome. So what was this? We started to open the package over the weekend.
great packaging. Everything's always packed
Everything's
really
good,
safe.
yep.
And this was in there as
Little present.
little present for stocking, for stuffing. I can't see.
Well, we can't quite show the whole thing.
It's an
but
Australian flag towel.
beach towel.
Yeah, it's a big beach towel.
It says Australia on the side.
Can't see it.
There it is.
Great. So we're going to use it for props, and not that we go to the beach, but that was really cool. We all had a lot of fun with it.
But what was the two most popular? Sydney Harbor blue and what was it? The other one was a blue too.
Barrier Reef blue.
Barrier Reef. Two most popular, completely gone.
Yeah.
And so,
So they're back.
We're glad to have them back. And we're getting a little sparse on some of the other ones.
Mm-hmm.
Ink samples are being worked on as we speak. But that was exciting to see that package. What else? We have, something exciting happened today.
Besides that,
Well, the one thing I'm going to show next.
I know that's pretty
Yes.
exciting.
It is pretty exciting. And this just sort of happened one day.
It's too big for me.
Well,
It's sad.
you gotta. It's no smaller. It's no bigger than an Aurora Optima. Just don't post it.
All right. Anyway,
All right,
this is
so-
cool. I think I want one.
This came out rather quickly, and in a very limited sort. Not supposed to come out until January, but an early release meant that it was being released now, and full availability will be January. So we have a couple. This is the 1911 large Sailor in a white with gold trim, and it's not just a regular white.
No, it's really more of a pearlized ivory. If you're looking at the picture, it does pop out against the white background. It's really, really pretty.
The
In
picture
person,
almost looks a little pinkish, but
it does.
I think it's the
It's
reflection of the.
It's not really pink. It's just a really pretty ivory, not white, not tan, and with a slight like pearlescent sheen. It's really pretty.
Yeah, and the early pictures from Japan made it look like it had rose gold trim, but it doesn't. Regular yellow gold trim, 21 karat, full size nib, finer medium. We have literally just a few, and that's all we're going to get until January. In fact, we didn't even get the entire order.
Yep.
But it's a nice looking pen, and for those of you not familiar, the 1911 large line does not have a lot of options.
It's
right
nice
now.
to have something other than black.
You got black and rhodium, black and gold. If you're a lefty, you got an option for a maroon.
This is different.
Or you can get a Rialo, but that's it. There are no colors that are readily available. So this is super nice.
Yep.
Nice looking pen. Regular price, same as all the other 1911s. So,
Which is pretty amazing.
yeah.
Jessica in the chat's asking if we are going to do a sample package of the new Shimmertastic inks. We can work on getting that together. We should do some additional packages. That's on me.
Well, are we talking all of them? I mean, there's
Probably the new
21,
package. No,
right?
probably the new.
Okay.
There's 22, I think.
Well, what if somebody wanted all 21, 22?
Well, we'll do 2 packages, old set, new set. I don't know.
Set,
We'll figure
new
it out. But Jessica,
Yeah,
if you want
thanks.
something, email me.
Thanks for the
Text
idea.
me.
We can certainly put that together.
Yep.
Jason would probably love to shoot that.
Oh, he would. He just loves all that cool stuff. What else is new?
What else is new? What do we got on the list here? Oh, and speaking of Sailor, I'm going to say this, and I don't normally like to do this. I don't.
You always yell at me when
I know, but this is a little different.
Oh, because you're doing it?
Okay.
Great.
No, okay. Normally, I don't like to talk about stuff until we actually get it.
Just in case there's a problem.
Just in case there's a problem or it doesn't come or whatever. And I hate to be that way. But we got something coming in that's so special that.
Does it warrant the R word?
No, I don't think. I wouldn't say. No, I wouldn't say rare. It's special, and it really is truly special order. You just can't find it just anywhere. In fact, probably it would be safe to say you can't find this anywhere. Right now.
No, because it's in the box. Hey.
Cool.
All right.
Anyway, we're getting a couple of large packages from Sailor.
Those are my favorite kind.
I was hoping it was going to be tomorrow, but it looks like it may get to the U.S. from Japan tomorrow, which means we will have it probably not until next week, although one package may get here by the end of the week. Mm-hmm. Some really, really special order Sailor, so nothing that you can get in the regular catalog. And what I'm talking about here, and there's so many unique, interesting things that it's something else. Pro Gear Slims, primarily. Metallic blue with rhodium trim.
I'm so excited.
I'm stoked to see that.
So excited.
I think there was only 2 or 3 in Japan.
Yeah.
And
Did we order them all?
We bought them all. Yes, I think we bought every single one of them. No, there was more than that because there were 2 nib sizes and there was.
I don't know.
We got a bunch.
We spent a lot of money.
Metallic purple. So this is similar to, if I'm not mistaken, and we haven't seen any of these pens, so I can't really tell you, but I'm just going on what we know. Metallic purple with rhodium trim. So I think this is like
the one I have.
Yes.
The sparkly one.
Yeah, it's a lame kind of. It's got the sparkly on it, like the blueberry essentially, but with sparkle.
Yeah.
Now, is
it's
that
so cool.
Not outstanding? That's really good. That was your anniversary present a couple years back.
Oh.
2 years back.
All right.
One of them, anyway.
I know.
And if most of you may know, Pro Gear Slims, at least in the United States, you can get them in any trim version you want as long as you want rhodium. How does white with gold strike you? So now we've got a little sister to the one we just showed you, black with gold, which I think would be outstanding. Really nice, classic looking Pro Gear Slim. This one I have no idea what color it is. Persimmon with gold trim.
So it could be a red, could be an orange.
I think it's maybe a reddish
because we
orange.
we saw it listed as red in a couple places,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it's got to be bright. That's all I know. We're excited.
Transparent green, which has been discontinued. There were a few left, and we grabbed them. And that green is a fantastic color. It's really unique. There's nothing else like it.
It's pretty.
I really wanted to keep the Pro Gear that we had. This is a slim, so it's too small for me.
Ooh,
But transparent
shade.
green, rhodium trim, and last on the Pro Gear Slim side, how about a transparent Pro Gear Slim with rhodium trim? Wouldn't
Clear.
that clear? Yeah,
Clear.
a clear. Wouldn't
Okay.
that be a fantastic pen? Yeah, we're getting those. How about these 1911 large, transparent with either gold or rhodium trim on a 1911 large?
Like our tester set.
Those are Pro Gears, but these are 1911 larges. Yeah,
But they're
yeah,
clear.
yeah, transparent. In maroon, like I said before, you can get a maroon 1911 large as long as you want it in a Riella or if you're a lefty. How about a maroon with a regular nib? And save the best for last. Probably one of the most picked up pens on the table at a pen show. The Ebonite King of Pen. It's such a great pen. Gold trim with a regular nib. Now, most of the time these are equipped with Naginata Togi nibs.
These are regular nibs.
These are regular nibs. Regular hard medium, hard broad. Why is that great? That's great because the price is not as great as the Naginata Togi.
Great meaning steep.
Yes, yeah. It's a little bit less, but still fantastic pen. Is bandless.
So an Ebonite King of Pen could be in somebody's hand for Christmas.
It
Not
could
yours.
be. Well,
Somebody
if I work my cards right, I could have an Ebonite King of Pen in my hands.
We'll see.
Well, I want the Riallo first, but anyway.
Okay.
So anyway, I know I don't normally talk about it, but they're going to be so cool because you can't get them.
They're going to go fast because I may take some. But no, we're excited to occasionally kind of stumble across things that they have in Japan. I don't know if they just find them in a box or how that works, but
don't know.
we don't care. When we get a list,
care.
we just buy it.
Yep. Because it's fun. We know a lot of you folks enjoy them as much as we do, and I have a 1911 large transparent with gold trim. It's really a stunning looking pen. So it's going to be exciting. All standard nibs. Those are coming. We might get the Ebonites the end of the week. The rest of it we might get next week. But keep your eye out. Many of them are very limited in quantity. I mean, only 2 nib options, 3 nib options, maybe only 1 or 2 pieces per nib option, and that's it. If there's a possibility for special order, it would be
long time.
months and months and months and months and months. So anyway, that's cool. That's coming.
And speaking of other cool stuff, Brian,
Yeah.
I've been cracking the whip, and Brian's been down working on more vintage pens.
So, if you've been following, I've been doing some snorkels lately, and did I mention? I don't remember if I mentioned this last week. I'm looking in the bottom of the box, and I'm
Drives
just
me nuts when you just find good stuff.
well, I've got a shoe box, right, and it's full of snorkels and touchdowns. And whenever we buy them, I put them in the box, and then I'll get to them someday. And I'm looking through, and I'm trying to find something different, a little unique, trying to mix up the offering. And I come across a black, which I realize is not unique, a black Sentinel touchdown. And the Sentinel is the one that has the 2-tone metal cap. So it's got the gold band and the gold clip. Really, really a stunning looking pen. It has a 14 karat 2-tone Triumph nib. And I take the cap off and I look at it, and I'd be darned if it wasn't a stub nib, and it's a broad stub too. It is
Snow shovel.
It is something else, man. It's a fantastic pen. That came up yesterday. I'm digging through the box, and I found a lesser expensive snorkel, again with the stub nib. So
Is it the stub box?
I don't know.
When you and Eric sorted it?
I've never had a stub nib before. There they are.
Apparently you have two.
So anyway, those are on the bench. Actually, one of them is upstairs. Is going to get shot tomorrow, and some cool sets and stuff. I'm digging the snorkels. If you don't have one, everybody needs one. They're just a fun pen. Lisa can't figure out how to get them to work.
I can't. I freely admit that.
They'll squirt water 6 feet across the room. It's
I can do that.
so anyway, that's coming out. You kind of keep on that just in. It's trying to get it out every day, but it's that stub nib is. If nothing else,
You can't keep it.
I know. If nothing else, check it out because you don't see them very often. It'll be Jason will take a great picture. What a fantastic pen it is. Yeah. It's really a piece of history. So, what else we got going on?
Appleton Pen Club. The last meeting of the year is Thursday, December 15th. And the theme is kind of closing out the year with your favorite ink and pen. Bring it, share it. We'll have a good time. And I think we're doing a tour of the administrative offices.
I'm glad
that means we have to clean.
I'm glad I read the flyer because I didn't know that this was going on, and all of a sudden look where the address is wrong. So
well, a couple of people apparently had asked about the offices, and so Kim said, "Well, we can go upstairs." So that means I have to clean my desk. Oh my God!
We'll have to get some chairs. I mean, it might be. Well, we'll figure it out. But maybe we'll get the table from Joe.
We'll go out in the hallway. Yeah.
All right. So if you're in the area, Appleton Pen Club is picking up. We got some regulars. We got new people coming. And I don't care if all you have is a preppy and a varsity. You should come because
it's a fun group of like-minded people. We have a good time. It's a good mix of experienced and newbie.
It doesn't matter what you have or you don't have. If you don't even have a fountain pen, come because we're all like-minded individuals. Nobody is going to look down on anybody because they only have a Metropolitan or
there's a lot of pen sharing and passing pens around. Check out my new pen. You got to try it.
Yeah.
It's just a really wonderful group. We're very lucky.
Yeah. And by all means, if you got pens, bring them. If you got, whatever. And if you can't come to the Appleton meeting, but you got a pen club near you, go. Don't be afraid. Call up the organizer.
It's a good time.
And go. It's like a mini pen show. It really is. And we always say you got to go to a pen show because it's not about the pens, it's about the people, and this is the same deal, really. So,
this is cool.
Yes. So some of you have already participated the 3rd anniversary contest that we've had going on social media. I got to give props to our social media folks, Eric and Kim, for coming up with the idea. I think it was a great idea. Thanking small business as a way to kind of celebrate our 3rd anniversary. The anniversary contest deadline is tomorrow at midnight Central Time.
So you still have time to participate.
Yep, and all you got to do is write a thank you note to a local small business. It doesn't have to be a pen store. It can be your pizza joint, your
coffee shop,
whatever. Yeah. Take a picture
of the letter.
Tag us. Full details on the blog. But you have the chance to win a really outstanding pen. It's Namiki Nippon Art.
Crazy, beautiful.
Retail is $750 on this thing. Street price about $600.
That's $750.
Yeah, it's a great Maki-A over brass.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. But since it was our 3rd anniversary of the brick and mortar store, not of the company, we wanted to, and we opened back in 2013 on Small Business Saturday. We wanted to tie that in somehow with the contest, and most people have a favorite small business, whether it's your coffee shop, your dry cleaner.
Can I write a letter to our coffee shop?
Dear Brood Awakenings, we love you.
Why didn't you have the chocolate today?
Because we went too late. Why? No, that's not really a thank you note. Thank you for not having the chocolate muffin.
I want to win my own prize. But apparently I'm not eligible. I don't know.
There are so many small businesses that for most people are your version of Cheers. That's dating myself. But write them a letter, take a picture, And the most important thing, mail it.
Yeah,
Your
mail
mom
it.
and pop shop may know you by name, they may not. They may recognize you by your drink or whatever it is that you do with that establishment, but tell them how much you appreciate them, how much you enjoy what they offer to the community.
Yeah, they'd really appreciate that. And and unlike in the pen industry where getting a letter is not too uncommon, I bet you your coffee shop doesn't get letters.
Yeah. So that's pretty cool.
So, anyway, that's going on. Deadline tomorrow, midnight. Check out the blog for full details and make sure you get everything you need to do. We will announce the winner next week on the podcast, and you can do multiple entries. So you can get
Yes.
2 chances to win by doing Facebook or Instagram.
It's worth it.
Great pen. Also, AP Santa is still hanging out at the
At the store.
at the shop. Yeah, and he's receiving lots of email. Also, details on the blog. Entries must be received by December 12th, and AP Santa will deliver an item or some items off of your Christmas list, a winner's Christmas list, just in time for Christmas. There's been some Santa has been sharing with me.
Yep.
There's been some good letters coming in. So
Yeah.
again, must be received by December 12th. It's a traditional mail-in contest. So
Apparently, a lot of people like the Visconti Homo sapiens, and they'd like to get one for Christmas.
Apparently. I wish we could get them because there are none to be had actually.
So that's about it. The podcast will be again next Wednesday because of the visit from Brian Hulser at Kenro. And we'll be able to tell you all about that and whatever else has come in or happened during the week.
Yeah. So if you're in the area, do stop by the store. Meet Brian. He would love to see you. Chat about pens. Super nice guy. And that's it.
I think that's about it.
Okay.
Thanks so much for joining us this week. Tune in next week to talk more about pens, paper, ink, and other stuff.
Oh, good night. Oh, I'm supposed to read this. Follow our blog for new. See, it used to be color coded.
I know.
Real easy for me to
Want me to
understand.
do it?
Yeah, go ahead and do it.
All right, so follow our blog for news, ink reviews, and all sorts of other stuff. And check us out on social media as Anderson Pens. And ignore Brian.
Good night, everyone.